Hey everyone, I'm James Otter from Otter Surfboards, where we design and make these sustainable hollow wooden surfboards. Welcome to this episode of a Boardrack briefing, and I'm going to take you through our roller coaster model. The roller coaster sits at 7 foot 2 inches long, 22 inches wide and 3 inches thick, and the plan shape is almost exactly the same as our coaster model, which you'll also find in our range. And as such, it's a board that's designed to work well in a wide variety of conditions. It's a board that was born out of our thinking around, if you could have one board ever, what would it be? We want something in that sense that's going to go in any kind of waves, from waist high up to double overhead, punchy beach breaks, kind of steeper reef breaks, or even rolling longer point breaks. And that's what this board was designed to do, try and maximize the fun in all of those types of conditions. And the reason we designed the roller coaster to go alongside our coaster was simply to add a bit more volume. So like I said, it uses the same plan shape, it's got the same bottom contours and the same bottom rocker line, so it feels the same in the water. But what we've done on the top is add 5 more litres into the board. So this one finishes around the 52 litre mark. And that is all about paddling speed. We had a customer come to us who was really excited by the idea of having a coaster, but being a slightly bigger chap, he just needed and wanted more volume in his board. And that's what this was born from. And having now used one, that extra paddling speed is actually really beneficial, especially when the waves get a bit bigger, or you're in a lineup where you need to be able to paddle and travel across the lineup really smoothly. The board itself has a slight V in the front here, which allows you, as you drop in, to get that front rail set nicely as you try to engage that rail. And then it's got a shallow concave through the middle that it funnels into a double concave at the back here near the fins. And that is all about generating speed and control, and keeping control at those higher speeds. Going through to the fins, we tend to fit it as a single fin that works really well up to about head high when the surf's a bit more playful. And then often we'll fit side bites to go alongside a single fin, or sometimes we'll even fit some quad boxes, and that's to add versatility and give you the confidence if you want more fins when the surf starts to get a little bit bigger. You'll see with that plan shape there's a good width up here through your chest area, so that's all about paddling speed and getting into waves nice and early. And it goes through into this rounded pintail at the back here, which does 2 things for us. The pintail element of it gives you hold when the waves get steeper and a bit bigger, but it being slightly rounded means that when you want to turn the board and you put your weight back, it does roll from rail to rail quite smoothly and quite nicely. So it kind of ticks 2 of the boxes for a performance for us at that point. With the board up on its edge, like I say, that extra volume we put in is actually very much in the middle. So we've kept the rail shape here quite pinched, and what a pinched rail allows you to do is engage it and get it into the water to give you that control when you're traveling at higher speeds. So if you're racing down a big wave face, you know that board's still going to hold, and you can really have faith in the ability of the board to take care of you in those conditions. And that runs, it's thin kind of and foiled out all the way through the board quite nicely. You'll notice with that volume there's a little bit more dome on deck. It's funny actually, when I compare this to the coaster itself, because of that extra bit of volume, it just feels like it's got that paddle power, and it's just a bit more of a serious wave board. But it's great fun to surf in anything from kind of waist high and upwards. This board here has our triple pale wood layout, so we've got 3 thin strips of poplar running down the length with our cedar in the middle. And if you like the look of this one, it's got our high gloss finish on as well, which are all options you can choose if you wanted to go down the route of us making a custom board for you. Or another way to get hold of one is join us on one of our 5-day workshops where you can come and make your own. I think that just about wraps up everything that you might need to know about our roller coaster. But if you have any more questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can email us, message us on here, do whatever you need, and you can find all of this information out on ottersurfboards.co.uk. Thank you very much for watching.